So first. Oh, next. Oh.
And I can tell that you're triggered, and that's okay.
I'm not triggered, sweetheart. You are very handsome.
We can work through this together.
You
Please
said I
put your
can't
hands
bring
down.
you anything, so it's like,
Right.
there's no need to talk.
You can't
I just
bring
said,
anything right now.
good luck with the other girls.
Say, okay, and this is why your immaturity will prevent you from being with a real man.
No, I've dealt with real men
because you're not
before.
listening to me and you're trying to talk over me.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Adults have conversations.
I'm listening.
Okay? So if we were to get together, you would be asking me questions like, Dr. Elam, what did you do to acquire everything that you acquired? What did you do to learn?
I'm going to have to review this whole video on after hours later on today. I'm not going to do it tonight. I'm going to do it in the afternoon. But I'm going to have to review this whole video because it seemed like homie got the nuke cannon out. And I like what I'm hearing right now. Couple things that we can break down from this video, right? First, if they choosing, they choosing. Flat out. Like, whatever it is that they choosing as a result of, they choosing. In the beginning, you could see that she was really, really trying to sell herself. Like, wait. Hold on, wait. Why am I too young? Why is this? Whatever. And, you know, it was nothing that he could say. She wasn't even hearing him. She wasn't hearing him in the entire conversation. But she wasn't hearing him in the beginning because she wanted what she wanted. And, you know, it's not just because he's a doctor. It's not just because, you know, he's tall or whatever like that. It's because part of it is also because he stood on business. And so women inherently want men that stand on business. Now, they may get a little aggressive afterwards because they got rejected, because they're not used to getting rejected, because most men fawn over women instead of being able to say no. And that's the thing that guys are going to have to learn, is that when you say no, you get more. And it's not even just saying no. It's not necessarily paying that much attention to her, even if you got her. It's not focusing on her or making her the focus of your life, even if you got her. It's when you walk into a room, when everybody is running up trying to say what up, she already know who she want to talk to, and she already know what the vibes is before she even, you know what I'm saying, really started even entertaining all of that in the first place. And so when you just start playing it cool, when you stop really caring, when it's not really that big of a deal, they still choosing. And they gonna make themselves available. They gonna throw the signals. You know, maybe we just need to have a conversation on how to be a little bit more situationally aware. Like aware when a woman is choosing, aware or whatever. Because all you got to do is go and have a good time, go and have vibes, and just be authentically you and continue to level up and be dope, right? They still going to be choosing. But he was absolutely right. She was too young here, and she wasn't listening. And he was like, hey, listen, it's not just because of your age, it's because you're not there yet. You can't add no value into my life. And I think that when guys get to a certain point in their life, and it's not even just about age, sometimes it comes with age because that's where the wisdom comes from lived experiences. But when guys get to certain points in their life, they know that box is available. It's a billion bad chicks out here all over the world, even right here in the United States of America. That's a fact. It's a billion bad chicks. For some reason, y'all think that it's going out of style. You think that it's a shortage of chicks that's willing to bust it down, right? It's a million of you. It's only a few of me. And all of them are looking for the same thing. And so the minute that you start to not be so desperate and seem so desperate is the minute that you can start seeing clearly. And so now he's starting to add the context. He's saying, listen, you ain't where I am from a mental perspective, from a maturity perspective. You haven't lived enough life, right? And again, it's a difference between a chick that you buzz down and a chick that you're interested in having a conversation with long term. And so that's why I always say that y'all got to be kind of sort of networking instead of always looking to go out to score some box. Because the level of maturity and the mindset will then allow for you to be able to vet more effectively and see more clearly, other than whether or not she gonna open up her legs. Like, you can get any woman to open up her legs. Any chick can get knocked off. That's not the question. The question is, and that's why for me, I've never ever in my life been attracted to younger women throughout my entire life. Like when I see young chicks, as a 41-year-old man today, for example, and I look at a chick that's 21, 22, 23 years old, and if I observe them for any longer than 2 or 3 minutes, casually, I'll see that, man, she more closer in in her mental capacity to my daughter than she is to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not interested in even entertaining a conversation half the time because she need mentorship. She don't need a man. Let me say that again. She need mentorship from somebody that can actually help her to understand how she's supposed to be moving as a woman. She not ready to be in a relationship yet, right? And so when I see that and when I see how he operates, it's actually kind of refreshing to see a guy stand on business and reject it. And towards the end, she started getting unruly because her feelings were hurt about the fact that she not the top of the top and she not choosing. She's there to get chosen. And that's why I say men that findeth a wife findeth a good thing, because a lot of women ain't even to the point to where they can be a good thing, or they never get to that point because they ruin themselves because they're so desperate to get a man themselves that they're not ready for what it takes and actually to really be a wife. And so I don't know anything about this. Shout out to, I'll put a link in the description for credit for the video. As usual, I always like to link over to people's Instagrams and stuff like that. But I guess my point is just that, it's interesting to see the dynamic between a man that's confident and standing on business in real life and a woman that then is probably used to, thinking that they're more than what they really are. But then at the same time, she started to show her insecurities and the fact that she don't like getting rejected. She not used to getting rejected. And she turned combative. She turned like every other woman and started to become, a combative chick because it wasn't conducive to what it is that she thought made sense for her. And so she needed to listen and learn versus sit there and go back and forth with a guy that was already confident and probably could have taught her something. And it's hilarious. Yeah, I'm going to break this down in after hours this afternoon. It should be pretty interesting. Along with a bunch of other things. Make sure y'all tap in at After Hours. It's lit over there. It's popping. After Hours with Anton Daniels. And then I'm looking forward to seeing what your comments are. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm out. Peace.